That right there, if you can't look and see what type of mentality that this guy possesses, you shouldn't even talk about that. You shouldn't even talk about basketball. Matter of fact, you shouldn't even watch basketball anymore. KD was able to put up, while I'm talking about numbers, he put up 29, 17, 15. That's what that's what everybody talks about. Luka, I've been guilty of it myself. Everybody talks about him. But KD has always had this. This isn't the thing about this. Y'all think that this is something new. Like I had a subscribe, I think with Braxton the other day. When was the last time uh, KD had put up 50 in the playoffs? He put up 50 in 2019. He put up 50 in 2019. The reason why I mention that is that he doesn't. It, when you light a fire in him, that's when he can really show you, okay, look, oh, y'all want to go there? Y'all think that I'm not capable of putting the team on my shoulders and willing us to victory? On top of that, being able to play defense, on top of that, being able to play make as well, he is the face of the league, hands down. You have to give him, you have to give him that. Even when this playoff ends, he'll arguably be considered the face of the league. Now, the reason why I say arguably is because you still have the media still pressing against this guy. The media is going to act like they like him for a little bit, and they're going to try to do anything they can to destroy him because they really don't want him as the face of the league. They don't want Kyrie as being one of the ambassadors of the league, and they sure don't want Harden being up there either. So you're going to talk about all of them, and just to say it's really Harden. But the thing about it that I like the most, right? Yeah. Hey, look, let's put this in perspective, TJ. Let's put this in perspective. Excuse me. KD put up 66 in a run. Now, I know that doesn't mean a lot because they say, well, that's not an NBA game. That's street ball. People don't realize how tough it is to play uh, in New York basketball or, in the rough or, like any of these places that he played in and has shown brilliance and have been able to just put on a shooting display to where you just like, wow, and he's done it. He's done it time and time again on the biggest stage. Now, if you want to sit there and say, okay, well, he had, he didn't have that much pressure to go to the stage. He was, you know, he, he, uh, he had a lot of help and just nothing he could worry about. He was on the well or he was machine. Go ahead and say that. But he proved last night several things. He proved not only that he is capable of getting that willing to do victory, willing to achieve the victory in the clutch when it matters most. Okay, he proved that he wasn't scared. Not only that, he's just coming off an Achilles injury, and in which some players don't even come back the same. It's like two off TV said, shut up, two off TV. He had mentioned that, with the exception of Dominique Wilkins, nobody has, and a couple other people. I can throw Boogie in there too, but Boogie, he hasn't been given that opportunity that much to really play himself. I mean, when you're playing here and there, a little bit, that doesn't really show anything. KD gets way longer and way more finished. He hasn't had to play in, and That's beyond more. He's had some leg injuries that he's had to be out for. But the thing about it is that KD, KD is able to prove that he's able to come, play with all opposition against all odds. He's able to perform against all odds, and a lot of people don't like. Hey, I'm cool with, I'm definitely cool with that. Uh, I'm pretty sure KD is cool with that, and he doesn't let it doesn't let it doesn't let it bother. It doesn't let it bother. Still able to take matters into his own hands, playing with a hurt James Harden, did what he could. Now, I will say this about James Harden. Okay. James Harden, I respect what he did last night. I didn't like it. I felt like he should have shut his ass down. But I can understand why he did play because he wanted to be out there with his brother. So he wanted to say, okay, hey, look, if I could walk, hey, I can play. He did what was necessary to try to play. He clearly is not the same. I mean, you can tell by the stats, okay, which I get to in just a second. But his energy was contagious last night. He was motivating his teammates. His teammates stuck behind him. Even Jeff Green was not 100% himself. Jeff Green came out there absolutely. What's up, Red Dog? I see you in the building. I think KD is the best player in the world. I mean, isn't it obvious? Isn't it obvious? Red Dog, look, if anybody, KD has the prototypical game that you would want somebody to look at as a blueprint and say, okay, this is how you actually play. Just think about it, Red Dog. He can shoot both the mid range and as well as the 3 point shot. Okay? He has a floater in his arsenal. He has a handle in his arsenal. He got slick moves to the basket in his arsenal. He has the stop and pop in the middle in his arsenal. He's got the hesitation game in his arsenal when he can handle the rock in transition. He can run the floor in transition. He can play make last night because people don't realize that he was a double digit in assists to triple double. He can get in the rack and he can bang on you when he wants to. And then, amongst other things, the icing on the cake is that he can seal the deal when it really matters. When the pressure is on, people forget that dangerous, extremely dangerous KD is. And that just seals the deal right there. So you got a clutch gene coupled with fundamentals. What are we talking about here? There's not even a discussion. Now, I know some people, they sit up here and they say, well, talk about Giannis a lot. You talk about Greek a lot. Yeah, I'm going to talk about Giannis. And Giannis is going to get there. And I'm going to talk about him because I'm fitting to blame his ass. As much as I like Giannis and he is one of my favorite players, he got to get the smoke. You know what I'm saying, Red Dog? You know what I mean? I mean, look, now that we're on it, let's go ahead and tackle. Okay, Red Dog. Giannis actually did a decent job with the exception of 2 things. Okay? I would have liked him to step up and guard KD in that situation. Okay? I would have liked him to, step up at the end, the defense, he needed to be on KD playing as the I'd have been like, PJ, hey, get out my way. I got this. Let me guard it. Win or loss, whatever. I'm willing to take that criticism. And on top of that, he lost the ball a few times, and he shot the ball when he really didn't need to shoot. Now that right there, that was what I was disappointed in him. And, he's trying to prove that he's a jump shooter. Okay, we get that you're trying to make strides in the game. I understand that. I'm proud of you for doing that and everything. But look, man. Hey, you got to go back. You got to win. You're trying to win the game. You're not trying out there trying to prove that you get better with your shot. We know that. I know he hit a three. To bring the team. When they were going. I couldn't remember when it was he hit that three, where it wasn't in the fourth quarter in a pressure situation to bring them. I think they won or something like that. Or they might have even tied it. I'm not sure. But either way, look, just go back to your bread. In no situation, just go back to your bread and butter. It's not because when you hit the shot, or whether it's a mid range or whether it's a dunk, whether it's a layup or whatever, and you're bringing your team back and you're willing your team to victory, nobody's going to be talking about if it's a three-pointer, a dunk, a layup, or a regular jump shot or something like that. They're going to say, okay, he sealed the deal. It's sort of like John Morant when Steph Curry was, him and Steph Curry were sort of going back and forth. Steph Curry was so concerned about getting the outside shots and all that stuff. And guess what? John Morant said, no, I'm taking it in. I'm going to take the float. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to make it easy on myself. And then on top of that, he didn't catch the ball on a nice pass from Middleton. There was a few miscommunications that happened during that entire game. Even though Giannis had 34 and 12, his stats great. During the breakdown of the game, Milwaukee should have had that game. They were up in the double-digit lead. They almost had it, man. I said this to everybody. You should have put Brooklyn away early, knowing what type of situation we were already like bye next. People had already said bye next. They were already ready to, give up on the Nets. And that's why I say it's a long series. An NBA game is a long game. It's an extremely long game. If we could have like six, even like people don't understand when you're playing any game how much time you really do have. That's why a lot of players they don't look at you being down by like 6 with 2 minutes left to go, or you being down even by 8 or 10 points with a couple minutes to go. They don't see that. An elite player doesn't really see that as a big deal. KD did not see that as a big deal, even coupled with the fact that he played 48 minutes. He played every single game, and you could literally see that this guy was tired when he reached inside of his chest and was able to grab that and say, "Hey, look, I'm going to lead him. I'm going to lead him." Will he be able to do that again? That's the big thing. Salute to my boy Will that's in the building, man. Y'all sub to his page, Will. Will and Knicks talk since '89. Definitely going to bring that heat, that New York Flame. Definitely knows his basketball. Look, KD, KD is going to have to do it again. The question is, can he sustain that much? Because a lot of people don't realize 48 minutes, that's going to take a lot out of him. That's going to take a lot out of him. And also, shout out to he said recovery is a big part. Rest and recovery. Listen, a bodybuilder that lifts weights and is doing his conditioning, they don't they don't they don't succeed with them doing all the working out and stuff like that. Guess what? It's rest and recovery. A lot of people don't realize rest and recovery helps your body help repair, replenish, and restore, everything in there. So that way you'll come back even 50 pounds better. That's why a lot of these players they do sit down and everything because a lot of people they get on Kawhi Leonard for his degenerative knee, which I said in a previous video, but they don't understand that rest is important to them. It's easy for us to sit up there and criticize this man, say, "Oh man, you're not doing this, but you're not doing that." But until can you go up in a damn game with a fucked up hamstring like James Harden and still try to play? No, much less even stand up and work. Yeah, a lot of y'all, a lot of people, all they do is sit at the damn computer all day. And then they complain about, my back hurt, my shoulder hurt, and all this other stuff. Which they need to be at playing. Man, these guys are playing with like a torn meniscus and Joel Embiid, a fucked up shoulder and CP3, a messed up hamstring with James Harden, an Achilles injury that's still lingers from time to time because it goes up and down your leg with the calf injury and KD. A bum ankle like Donovan Mitchell, a groin injury like KD. And y'all say I don't put nothing in context. I put it in context. I put it in perspective. And I use logic to what I'm saying. What's up? Last night. I got a ring all right. Hey, congratulations, Will. Hey, Will, we got to celebrate. Hey, you got to celebrate like Cam. What's up, Michael Kelly? I see you in the building. Hey, Cam. Will, we got to celebrate like Rico did. Uh, uh, to have Chinese food and shit. That's how we gotta celebrate and pour champagne all over your will. But I know how to eat those right. That's a little way. Shout out to Will. Congratulations, brother. I see. But anyway, a lot of y'all don't put that into perspective. They don't know that these guys are playing hurt. They don't know that these guys have a lot of injuries. A lot of these guys got mental stuff going on because you got to realize that the game is majority mental as well. It's 50% mental, 50% physical. In my case, I feel like it's 75% mental and 15% physical. Some people feel different. Willie Styles, like I said, y'all stuck to my boy Talk since '89. Definitely bringing that New York heat. Definitely knows his basketball, the ins and outs behind the scenes, what people really looking for. Not that old elementary school bus shit talk that people be talking about. He gonna give you the real. Will, you got the flow. Take it away. Congratulations, my brother. You and the wife didn't get married, man. I don't know whether to say, "Meet me at the altar in your white dress." Go ahead, brother. You got it, man.
Man, you funny, yo, Polo, man. You had her laughing. She heard what you said just now. She started laughing.
Where you said that, brother?
No, I said she heard when you just said that. Are you going to the altar? And she heard what you said. She started laughing. What's up? Yeah, man. Yo, man, it's crazy, bro. KD the best, bro. He dominated last night, man. I watched that joint, man. He put in work last night, man. You know what I'm saying? He got to do that one more time, though. He got to do that one more time. You know what I'm saying? Last night was a good thing, but he got to do it again tomorrow. I mean, yeah, they play
Hey, that
tomorrow.
was
He got to do it again tomorrow.
that was my bad, man. I had some issues with the mic, man. My bad. I didn't hear. I was the one that was tripping. I couldn't hear you. But go ahead, man. You got it. My bad. Let me cut you off, man.
No, I was saying she heard when you were saying, meet me at the altar with your white dress. She started laughing. But yeah, KD had a good game last night, bro. You know, I like how he played, and he was aggressive last night. You know, and I feel like he can do it one more time. You know, everybody can stay off his back and don't say nothing about him and talk about how he can't get it done. So he got to do it tomorrow too. So you know, and then the situation with CP3 and the claw, man, that's bad news, man, for both of them, man. That's crazy. You know what I mean? I seen with CP3, he went up in the stands and stuff and hugged up his family and stuff, but I didn't think that he would get the protocol for that, man. That's bad news, man. So hopefully he can get healthy and get out of it and be able to return on the basketball court again, man. You know, so and the claw, that's a big loss too, because they need him on the court too. You know, he's a big part of what they're trying to do, and he just talked about it yesterday that he's not worried about no conference finals. He said that he's looking to win the championship. You know what I'm saying? So he's saying he don't care about no conference finals. He's just worried about the championship. So hopefully Kawhi can come back, man. That knee is a tricky injury, so hopefully he come back. You know, so that's what I got.
Man, that's what's up, man. That nigga Will, he definitely put it in perspective. And you see, a lot of guys, man, when it come to KD, they gonna sit up there and they gonna, they gonna praise him for just a little bit. But when you were talking about, oh yeah, to get him off his back, man, well, good and goddamn well, them people still gonna be on his back regardless. They still gonna be talking some shit, have some shit to say whether he do good. But man, the nigga put up 40, 40, 49, 17, and 10. Man, they still gonna have some silly shit to say. Even if the Buck, they come back and they win this series, man, they still gonna be on his helmet regardless, and they gonna sit up there and just sweep that performance under under the rug like it was a little performance and shit. Uh, that's just the way. It's a shame that's the way the media does. They pick and choose their favorites. They've always done that to KD. A lot of people don't realize this. Will when he was over here when he was over here in the in ATX in Austin when he went to UT, man, listen, you ask anybody around here, that motherfucker was a gym rat. That nigga ate, slept, uh, shit, uh, fuck basketball. Nigga, if the basketball had a pussy, nigga, that's what nigga, he'll be fucking the shit out that motherfucker. That's how much he loved basketball, and all he wanted to do was eat wings and shit. That nigga was a fucking basketball holic. This nigga, man, in this documentary, you can even see that nigga what he used to do was if he had an itch, like I'm talking about like an urge about something like late at night or something. Well, we're not talking about like no 2 in the afternoon. We talk about 2 in the morning. That nigga would get up and he's like, "Look, I just thought about something," and nigga would be just working on that shit in the gym. But a lot of guys don't see that. We live in a generation where social media people want to do TikTok on Instagram and all that other shit, dancing and shit like that. No, What you need to be doing is you need to be in the gym working on. Okay, yeah, that nigga said I couldn't do that last night. Oh, okay, I got that. Don't show us on the ground. Show us in the game, not on the ground. Show us in the game, and that's what KD did. Now, what's your take, your feelings on Giannis? Well, I definitely got to hear this too.
Um, yeah, with Giannis, I feel like he didn't take the matchup with KD last night. You know what I'm saying? He over there Dean up Jeff Green or other players out there, but he's not focused on KD. You know what I'm saying? He got PJ Tucker and Chris Middleton and them rotating on KD, and he ain't even taking up that matchup. You know what I'm saying? And I don't like that about Giannis. And then after the game, he talking about game 6, he gonna match up with KD game 6. You should have been did that. Why I got to take elimination game for you now to want to get on him now? I don't like that about Giannis. You know what I'm saying? You made first team all defense. You're supposed to take the best matchup. You know what I'm saying? Drew Holiday does all the time. So why can't you? I don't understand. Giannis, I don't know, man. He's showing me that he's underrated on the defensive end, that he's overrated on the defensive end. That's what he's showing me right now. Because he ain't being up the best. So by him saying that last night, that just showed me like, yo, you ain't ready. He ain't ready. He ain't ready for that next step. He ain't ready to get to the finals. Because Jordan, Kobe, those type of guys would have took the matchup. You know what I'm saying? All time greats take the best matchups. So he ain't on that level yet, man. He's great at what he do. He's great, but he's not. He don't take the matchups, man. It's like he's scared or something. That's what it is. He's scared. You know. So I don't agree with Giannis, man.
Yeah, that's straight up facts right there. And the thing about that too, man, I was disappointed in him about. Listen, and I was just saying it just a few minutes ago. Well, I said this. I said, okay, look, we know motherfuckers is going, man, motherfuckers is gonna criticize you regardless. Even when you get a jumper, motherfuckers is gonna be like, oh, okay, well, what else do you got to add to your game? Or what about this? Or what about that? Nigga, stop trying to prove that shit at the wrong motherfucking time, nigga. We don't want to see your ass trying to do a goddamn turnaround, fade away in the motherfucking game. You know what I'm saying? When nigga go back to your motherfucking bread and butter, nigga. Like yes, I still think Giannis is a superstar. Yes, do I think he's up there with the Kobe's and the Jordans and the KDs, all these other guys? He has the potential to be, but he has to prove that in crucial situations. Look, I was glad that he hit a three, but nigga, okay, don't be feeling yourself so much to where you feel like you gotta hit a damn jumper every single time, man. Just go ahead. And then you didn't catch the ball. I was actually proud of Middleton. Middleton threw a nice pass there,
Nah,
and then he didn't catch the
Middleton
ball, and I'm
played.
like, Giannis,
You know the thing that really bothered me with him. He had James Harden on
right?
him, and all he did was just do a little turnaround fadeaway instead of just taking it to the
Yeah.
rack.
I'm like, you playing with it, and I got to give. Hey, listen, I get on James Harden a lot. I get on as Tiki, all y'all call him titties over title. I get on him a lot, but James Harden, well, you can't deny the fact, man. He showed heart last night. He showed
Nah,
heart.
he earned my respect big time last night just for him being out there on one leg. You know what I'm saying? Just to make the defense honest out there because James Harden is a great player. So at the end of the day,
Yeah,
great players, you got to focus on great players regardless. You know what I'm saying? So James
right.
Harden, that was good what he did last night. And he was there for his team. Kyrie was out, so he was like, man, I got to play. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to keep so KD won't get triple teamed out there. You know what I'm saying? James Harden out there, that
Right.
just KD won't get triple teamed because if it was just KD, they would have been triple teaming him all night. So since James was out there, that prevented them from doing that triple teaming on him and all that. And he still was getting buckets anytime he wanted to. KD was just driving bottom. last night, getting to the rack and hitting his jumpers and all that. I was proud of KD last night, man. I really was proud of him last night. He came out firing on all cylinders in the second half, man. I like
49,
what he did.
49,
And
49, 17, and 10, Will.
that's great, man. And then
Okay,
salute to Uncle Jeff, man. Salute to Uncle Jeff for coming through and putting in 27 points last night.
right. But the other, Jeff, man, 27 and 3. That motherfucker Blake Griffin, you say what you want, you can criticize him all you want to. That motherfucker had 17. But I tell you who was playing like absolute hot garbage out in that motherfucker, man. What the fuck is you doing, Joe Harris? Joe Harris. I need your ass to show, nigga. They talk about you being one of the greatest shooters. Chicken calling him the modern day
John
John
Paxson.
Paxton. No, John Paxton showed up. Will John
John
Paxton
Paxson.
showed up? He showed
Yeah.
up when it really mattered.
You
Wait,
know who else?
look, look at this motherfucker. He gonna come in here talking shit. I already know he is. I knew. Look, Will. Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Look, yeah, here you
Yeah.
go. He gonna talk shit. I already know he coming in here. No.
Yeah, he about to come in. He about to come in talking
I know,
about.
man. This nigga. Hey, how come you don't never come in here on the lost, motherfucker? Yeah, look, wait, no, I don't want to hear that. Anytime something good happen, that motherfucker show up. But when something bad happen, that nigga don't never be nowhere near my channel. You
Man,
know what I'm saying,
Nowhere.
Will?
He ain't even by his
I
channel.
was here
He
the
on
day
his Super
before.
Bowl interview, man.
No, I'm fucking with you.
I
Wait,
always
what,
come.
man?
Hey,
What's
listen,
up,
Will.
man? Go
Hey,
ahead,
Will.
go ahead
Hey,
and cook. I'm giving you an opportunity. You got the flow, man. Go ahead, man.
What else? Wait, what?
I
Salute, bro.
salute to the panel. Salute to the chat. Nah, Gino, listen though, Polo. If you go back to all your videos, I damn sure. If I wasn't there, but I damn sure like that hook. So you already know, man. Always support for you, bro. But listen, dog. You hit it on the head, bro. Game 6, got to
Yeah,
give Joe
except for
Harris,
when you
man.
lose, motherfucker. Nah, I'm fucking with
Sometimes
you.
you
Go
gotta
ahead,
go
though,
like.
man. You got it. You got it, man.
Nah, but what I'm finna say, dude, Joe Harris, game 6 is his. Um, and honestly, like you were saying, bro, like this is the undertone, like giving him that deal, as in like doing in this, like game 4, shit, game 5 too. Nigga been playing for the Bucks. I'm not gonna lie to you, bro, because like it just he's thinking too much. I was talking to Sean last night and he called it out for me. Shout out to Sean. And he was saying, yo, like Joe Harris is thinking too much when he hit that ball. And he's not who he is right now. You know what I'm saying? As his usual self, because like even through the season, there's times when I seen KD himself pull up to Joe and say, yo, shoot that shit. Don't hesitate. Don't think about if it's a bad shot, good shot. Your specialty is that. You know what I'm saying? And if you got the best player telling you on the team, telling you, yo, do that. If you got James Harden, the orchestrator, telling you, yo, you gotta do your shot. You got Kyrie telling you as well. Like he just gotta like really settle in. And I'm hoping he taking extra reps. Cause that game 6 is gonna be bigger than game 5, bro. This shit right here. Like you thought KD what he did last night was it just the stepping stone to something that he got to handle tomorrow night. Honestly, there's no cause like on the defensive end, yo, it was times in that first half, dog. I'm like, yo, why Harden playing at all, bro? Like why at all? But as you listen to what they was saying, they was like, yo, it's like a wounded bro, coming in the game like, damn, this nigga he hurt and he putting his heart out there. What am I doing? You know what I'm saying? And I think that what Jeff Green, such a professional, been on like 11, 12 different teams in like the last 15, 13 years. So it's like he never really had a stable home. Finally got back to reconnect with KD, the Sonic brothers. Handled their business last night. It was beautiful, dog. Beautiful basketball. I'm telling you, I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. First half, I'm like, yeah, these niggas don't want it. You know what I'm saying? And James Harden was saying like niggas was rushing shots, wasn't settling because they had shots. Definitely like game 6 would definitely be the biggest game. It would definitely gonna be dog. Imagine, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to go into a hostile territory, as in Milwaukee Bucks. They got like down there 30,000 fans on the outside, motherfucker, of the arena down there. I'm that whole team, you know, Brooklyn, game. That's and like KD, you know, suit up for Game 7. We lost easily to Milwaukee Bucks. You know what I'm saying? Because just how this game was easily could have been over. And you know what I'm saying? You don't want to put yourself in that predicament in the Game 7, banking it all on Game 7. That's applying too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a hot hand right now. Continue it. Like I said, KD looked like he was not tired at all. Played the whole fucking game. Shout out to him for that. And just sticking to that defensive end, because the defense really, like I said, like Brooklyn, they led with their defense, which opened up their offense. Because you got to remember, their offense was limited, but on transitions, those threes from Jeff, to keep them in the game, down there afloat. You know what I'm saying? And that was enough. His first 7 shots type of shit, like, you know what I'm saying, the first 3 or 4 shots. Bruce Brown finishing. You know what I'm saying, taking time. They patient, they catching it, and that's the part you gotta appreciate about the game.
Hey, look, you were talking about hostile environment though. Hey, Will, and wait, what? I want y'all to explain to these motherfuckers uh, how epic it was when KD put up 66 in the Rucker, and they forget how how intense those games be out on the streets of New York. I want y'all to tell these motherfuckers that KD can play under any type of pressure. Let these motherfuckers know, because I don't think they realize what type of sleeping giant they woke up.
Man, KD's a legend in Dyckman Park, man. He dropped the most points in Dyckman Park, man. You know what I'm saying? KD put up big numbers in Dyckman Park, and he got the record. So at the end of the day, KD could score at any time on anybody. KD could score on anybody. That's how great he is, man. You know what I'm saying? So he definitely set his mark up in Dyckman Park, man. His name is in the record books up there, man. So salute to KD, man, for being the great that he is, man. And let people know. You know who I am. You know who I am. I'm Kevin Durant. They know who I am.
Yo, that soundbite from that year, dog, of 2019, hearing that, and then he came out the next game and showed his ass out. Actually, the rest of the series for the Clippers, and just really showed. You know what I'm saying? It's like the casuals riling them up. You know what I'm saying? Because the Hoopers already know. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, for me, like I said, I just don't see KD. I don't see him as a scorer. I don't see him as this and that. He's a hooper. You know what I'm saying? This dude hoop. It's and I don't think people understand that concept when you hoop. Hoop is the game is the game. If I rebound, I rebound. You know what I'm saying? I pass, I pass. I see. It's like respecting the game, bro. It's like, yo, I see somebody open, I'm gonna hit that boy. You know what I'm saying? It's not like I'm overthinking it. You know what I'm saying?
Polo,
It's like
I'm gonna
really,
jump right back in, Polo. I got a phone call coming in. I'm gonna come right back in.
All right, no doubt.
and it's like, yo, it's like you get an opportunity to really showcase. Like I'm saying, like it's too many casuals in the media. Now when they see this, it's like, oh my god, like we didn't expect, nah, nigga. Like this man been like, you know what I'm saying, like, bro, that move he made to Golden State. If he would have failed that first year, bro, he probably would never made a recovery from that. Like, as in, like, you can't talk, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
They'd have
saying? And he
flamed his
did that.
ass.
Dog,
They'd
they
have
would have
flamed his ass.
killed him, bro. Kid, they would have killed him. And then he dominated. That was the crazy part. It's so like you can't even say, "Damn, you play little." No, this nigga ran through that whole shit as in the finals, averaging over 35 points type of shit. Like that shit was nutty, kid. And then in that game 3 shot, it just, you know what I'm saying? It just the basketball guys move in different ways. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, like for Giannis, I was saying this last night on T Price shit. Giannis win or lose, regardless of this series. Two things I have him work on in this off season. I need to find Elijah, the great Elijah. Find him, work with that nigga for like a month and a half. Learn everything, soak everything from post moves to every ability in that paint as an offensive wizard. You know what I'm saying? Because what he did in Houston for the 94 and 95 season, and just his whole career in Houston, just the back to the basket is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? So he need to work on that and free throws, bro. Because that pass Middleton gave him, I felt like, first of all, one, I know a lot of people say, "Yo, why Giannis bummed that or he fumbled it." I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know why the fuck Middleton didn't go up fucking late because they knew he was gonna go to Giannis, and all he had to do was just finger roll that hole up. But he intentionally looked for Giannis. I'm like, Middleton. It's been moments when you've been in the games.
Yeah, he should have
You know what I'm
shot that
saying,
though. Yeah, I
bro?
feel you.
It was a finger
Yeah,
roll,
I
bro.
was thinking he
It
was
was
gonna
a
shoot that
finger
shit.
roll,
Cause it's the
and that
previous play, like the previous play before that though. Wait. Remember, he took it in with a left hand and jumped from like a little bit of a distance. Remember that? I'm talking
yeah,
about Middleton. And
yeah.
I was like, you could have did the same shit.
Dog, and you know what I'm saying? You was already in your flow as in like making your shots, you know what I'm saying? So finish it. Right there, lay it up. Don't I know you're trying to make the easiest basket, but get the shot right there that's easy. See, like that's what I'm saying with basketball now. Everybody trying to get the easiest shot instead of just getting that easy shot. You know what I'm saying? So that's the concept of it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying that, like I said, his free throws and his post moves. I want him
Yeah,
to have them.
you must have been listening to my video because I said the same shit. But me and you, we agree, but we disagree on some things. But one thing that
Yeah.
I agree with you on, wait, and I got to give you your credit though, is him getting with Elijah one because I did say the same thing, but I also said that he needs to work with KG. He needs to work with KG too, not in the sense so much for the offense, but
But defense,
uh, the defense under pressure. Listen, he could
mm,
play defense. Don't get me wrong, but I'm talking about he should have guarded KD in those situations. Instead, you had a combination of different people, especially with PJ Tucker doing it until he picked up the little cheap fouls and stuff. So I just feel like, man, yeah, he needs to do that. But yeah, Elijah, Wan, you on point with that. And this is another thing that pissed me off too. Wait, what? Now that you respond to this too, man, why the fuck you shooting goddamn turnarounds, nigga? When your ass like it's at a pressure situation, nigga. Don't shoot no motherfucking turnaround. You got James Harden with one leg on your motherfucking ass, nigga. Take that. Do your bread and butter, nigga. We know you trying to get better with shooting shit. You hit a 3-pointer before that. But nigga, come on, man, nigga, this is for the marbles right here. You nigga, you need to go ahead, get up in that motherfucker and do a dunk or a layup like you usually do. Don't try to prove to us that you can shoot in no clutch situations like that at that time. What you think about that?
I think he put his team. Dog, yo, the fact that James Harden on one leg said, "Yo, I got this, Shamit." Yeah, I don't know what the fuck Shamit gonna do as a help. Probably definitely give Giannis to the free throw line because they definitely would have fouled him. But like you said, like that turnaround. Listen, like I like it'd be moments when you just probably feel it. He probably felt it. You know what I'm saying? In the game, be like, damn, you know what I'm saying? Fuck it, let me just He make that shit. It's different. You get so if he make
Yeah,
it, it's kind of different. But the fact, like you said, like he should have. That's what I'm saying. The coach, no, yo, that shit been practiced all season. When you have situations like that, like I be seeing KD on the other end. They do about 3 or 4 streams until they get the guy KD want. That'd be the crazy part too, bro. Cause number 24 for the Bucks, he was searching him out the whole time
oh, you
when
talking
he hit
about
them back to
Connaughton?
back three. Uh,
Connaughton?
yeah. He was looking for him the whole time. Them back-to-back threes, they kept switching him to him, and KD is just taking them
Right,
shit, bum bum. You know what I'm saying? So he gotta
right.
learn. Like I said, only reason I'm not gonna put that Kevin Garnett on him yet. I'll probably do it like, hey, yeah, I remember he young, bro. Like Giannis is young, so he got
Right.
time, bro, to develop,
He,
to become,
yeah,
to become
he
like invincible. You know what I'm saying? So I just want him to work on the two things right now, as in those things, and then probably like late season or next season or type of shit. Then you go into that, and then after you do that with Kevin Garnett, and then if you still developing properly, like you know what I'm saying, next off season, it's the defense with Kevin Garnett, right, and then your outside shooting in your mid range.
Because he
That's
was
what you work
working
on
with
that whole summer.
he
Yeah.
was already working with Kevin Garnett. He worked with him quite frequently because he was working with Kevin Garnett. I mean, Kevin Garnett was working with him, and he was working with Thon Maker. And then Giannis works out
Mm.
with Joel Embiid, Mo Bamba, and DeAndre Ayton, and they are for the school of KD and Elijah. So it's much added work, that could be done. But yeah, I mean, I can see what you're saying. Though I just feel like somewhere down the line, though, especially during the pressure situation, because KG used to step up in pressure situations when it came for defense. Go back and go look at that way. What in pressure situations, KG was a linebacker on defense. People want to talk about Draymond Green as the linebacker on defense. No, KG was a way better communicator on defense than Draymond would ever be.
But I ain't gonna lie, Polo. That's the whole team. Cause like you said, communication, and that's all it is on defense, bro. Calling niggas out, yo, somebody behind you, I got ball, and somebody who's gonna be consistent with it. And I knew KG was always like that because he was consistent with it. He always talked,
Right.
no matter who else on the court. And I feel like, that's why you gotta have like a vet in that lineup. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't talking like a vet like Brooke Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like a vet, as in a defensive vet that can like really like call it out so he can be able to teach Giannis like, yo, this is what you gotta do. You gotta start calling these out. You know what I'm saying? Because he can't do it by himself. His whole team gotta be able to communicate. And I think it go back to Bud, bro. Bud gotta handle this, bro. You know what I'm saying? If Bud not the coach, you know what I'm saying? Bud cannot be the like. If you want him to go over the hump, I don't know what Bud got to do. He got to change his whole personality, dog. 'Cause man, dog, for a coach,
And,
bro. Like that's why I said I feel like Jason Kidd was too early. It was too early for Giannis. If Giannis had Jason Kidd now, he'd be a
but you got
much,
it.
much, much even better improved
But
player.
but he did that. See that's the thing. A lot of people don't understand. Like he did that because you got to throw him out. In the fire sometime, man. Like that boy James said, you got to put him in the
Yeah.
fire. And a lot of people don't realize this too. Wait, what? Giannis was playing the wing. He was playing a combination of the shooting guard and the point guard. When he first, if you go back and look, they had him listed as a point guard. Now, was he a point guard by nature? Absolutely not. But they had him listed like that. And Jay Kidd was like, you know what? We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna try this. People were doubting him at first. He only put up like his first year was 6, then he came up just a little bit more. He was only 12. They're like, man, I don't know about this kid. Then he had the NBA versus Africa. It was a world versus Africa or something like that. Man, he showed
Mm-hmm.
out in that game. I mean, he was absolutely destroying everybody, and he was starting to emerge. But yeah, hey, wait, what? He gonna definitely get in the gym, man. And I agree with you, man, with everything that you said. I still see him as a superstar, but is he capable of doing that on the biggest stage under pressure, like the Jordans, like the Kobe's, like the KDs, and even LeBron to a certain extent? No, not quite yet, but he gonna get there.
Yeah, yeah, not yet.
He just it's gonna take him some time
You
and
hit the
stuff.
right. You hit the right word. Not yet, because like I say, he's not fully groomed. Like every player that probably won championships had to get groomed in a certain type of way. Shaq had to get groomed when he was in Orlando. Like he had to go through all them type of situations. Michael, he had to go through the Pistons. He had to go through all that before he had a taste to a 91 finals. You know what I'm saying? LeBron as well, and then KD as well with OKC, and going through all that situation. So you got to get through these type of battles, and these battles going to either increase your game or actually keep you stagnant or actually lower yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because like for example, like man, yo, like like I'm not harping on Giannis like how everybody else is like, yo, Giannis is not. Cause I seen like he's developing each year. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like he's steady, not growing. You know what I'm saying? For example, like I mean, not to harp on it, but a Dame Leonard. You know what I'm saying? That's a disappointment. You had so much opportunity to better your game, but you didn't. You know what I'm saying? You got other players like Draymond Green. You got the big money, you got everything you needed, but you didn't develop the game going forward. You know what I'm saying? I can say PG. See, he had a horrible leg injury. You know what I'm saying? So that shit different, and he came back, and it was amazing already. And then when he did in OKC, it's like, oh, you seen the projection, and then
Yeah,
you
I
know
was
what I'm
gonna
saying
ask
when
you
it came
about
to
that. Hey, wait. I was gonna ask you about that though. What you think about Kawhi being out, and do you think that PG is capable of going ahead and taking it over? And also, give me your perspective on what's going on with CP3. What you think about him being out, and do you think that they could Monty Williams could still make some magic?
two things. We're gonna find out coaching from both teams as in the situation. Now you got to integrate Boogie Cousins because you're gonna need another scorer. And I felt like if you would have been started putting him in slowly, that's when you could be like, yo, Boogie, you starting like, you know what I'm saying? Now you gotta slowly integrate him, or you want to try to rush him off when he kind of like a little rough. You know what I'm saying? This, bruh, Ty Lue got me so hot, bro. He got me so hot because he's putting too much pressure on like if you got a piece, I get it if your piece is injured. I get everybody keep saying Ibaka hurt. I get that, cool. But Ibaka was really much of a defensive anchor and then probably like a pop shot once in a few compared to a Boogie where you can actually get points. He can create on his own. You know what I'm saying? And not stagnate your stars to try to like get him open in a way. You know what I'm saying? Or draw away defenders for him. You know what I'm saying? A la Serge Ibaka. Um and Ty Lue, dog, he killed me, bro. Like, dog, I promise you, bro. Like, I know everybody trying to get like harped on like Kawhi and like they lose the series, PG. Listen, dog, PG got to show up regardless of coach. You know what I'm saying? PG got to show up. PG got the talent and ability to do it. Lately, his mindset been kind of scaring me because like not even just this series before, he stayed off the wall shit that don't really like indicate me like yo, I can trust him. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I gotta see it. That's why I can't even really speak on it because I'm not gonna disrespect him. And be like, nah, he can't do it, and I'm not gonna overhype him and say yeah, he can handle it because I haven't seen him done it. You know what I'm saying? After that injury with Indiana, with the broken leg, he never really had the opportunity to really get that lead role as in like, all right, this is my team and I got to lead offense. Indiana kind of traded him. He went to Russell Westbrook team. And, even though he was performing, outdoing, doing the regular season for Russell Westbrook, but the team was built particularly for Russell Westbrook skill set. And he just wanted the pieces to Russell Westbrook's skill set and like scoring all that. If the team probably would have built around PG, probably would have been different. Same thing I would have said if they did it with KD instead of Russ, but they did it twice with Russ. And then when he went to the Clippers, you know what I'm saying, that meltdown from last year, you know what I'm saying, like, okay, you can't really blame nobody because, you know what I'm saying, you had the pandemic, people's lives was losing, and all that shit. You want to put the human aspect to it. However, if you just talking about straight basketball, like he folded, you know what I'm saying? And this year, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. He can make all this up in the next two games by winning the next two games. Because if you win the next two games, and then CP3 is supposed to be a minimum of 10 days. You know what I'm saying? They hit my nigga KD with three of them shits this past season. So fuck you, NBA. You gonna make sure you shit. You know what I'm saying? You make sure this shit happen. You know what I'm saying? Even though you ain't let that shit happen with LeBron, but that's a
Right.
different entity. You know what I'm saying? However, it's like first of all, one when he went in the stands, like what Tigger saying, like yo, I peeped that shit too. Like them niggas, like that's why I didn't really want to talk about the Suns like that because how they acted after that first round, like they won a championship, and that kind of had me nervous. Like yo, y'all boys over celebrating. What do you like? You know what I'm saying? Like y'all niggas doing a little too much. Y'all should be like, focused. I appreciate that. They didn't give their proper respect to their opponent. If that makes sense. 'Cause I didn't
Hey, hold
like.
on.
Uh,
Hey, my go.
what happened? Who in the chat? Who in the comments? Shit, salute out to Reggie. Reggie Dog. Reggie Dog. Shout out to him. Salute. Uh, Mike loving his haters. Salute Polo Chaz Penna. You see my two Polo. I stood up to LeBron haters. I exposed them on both sides of the ball. And went crazy in that post like Jacob Jennings. Yo, shout out to Jacob Jennings. Will Knight, shout out to Will. Shout out to Michael Kelly. Katie, a dog, bro. Facts. No facts. Uh, but yeah, man, this shit is man, good games, man. Good games, man. It just, sometimes you gotta appreciate what you see on the court. You got to, man. Opportunities that but like I said, like with Suns, man, like the Suns coming through me, man. Like that celebration was too much. It was too premature. Like I can respect the yeah, I can respect the what I finna say. I can respect I can respect the enjoyment of that moment. Like like you just fold these niggas, but dog, like for you be that team that's like serious, stop. Can't be able to just like what I'm saying. UPTO.
I think Wait fell out. Yeah, I fell out too myself. Put a one in the chat if you could hear me. Please put a one in the chat if you could hear me. I apologize having a little bit of technical difficulty. Wait, what, man? If you're listening, man, try to come back. If you can't, I definitely understand, man. I apologize about this technical difficulties. The little Polo chat and panel did. You see my 202, 232 Polo. I said up to the Brown haters by exposing them on both sides of the ball. Wait, crazy. Yeah, man, go. That's what it's about. All around basketball, bro. It's about all around basketball. Salute to Goat Mike, man. Go sub to his page too. Definitely he got two pages. He got Goat Mike loves his haters and Lakers channel Big Mike. Go sub to his channel, man. Definitely coming with consistent content. Definitely love his Lakers. Um, if y'all can't hear me, um, please put a one in the chat. But I'm gonna go ahead and
I'm gonna end this stream at this point in time. I'm gonna leave y'all with this though. KD, uh, he's really solidifying his legacy. Uh, he's already done it plenty of times, but he's further doing it now. Uh, Giannis, does he have a long way to go? Yeah, he's got quite not an extremely long way, but he's got some ways to go. Uh, like Wait What was saying just a few minutes ago, um, he definitely needs to get into the gym and work on the the lower post aspect of his game, particularly like the footwork, working with Hakeem. I also feel like he should be working with KG, being that he was a good communicator on defense, and they definitely need him to step it up towards the end when it comes to defense. But besides that, uh, both guys are real talented. It's just that KD has the edge right now, and this right here can become a real good rivalry. I like this rivalry right here. I would like to turn it into sort of a rivalry that KD versus Giannis, because that's what the NBA definitely wants to sell. Let's just call it what it is. But it's a decent matchup. But the only thing is that uh, Giannis has to be able to step up to that challenge on the defensive end. But y'all tell me what you think, man. This is Polo Sports News Plus and also Polo Sports Talk and ENT. I'll get at y'all in a little bit. I'll holler.